made away. The key of B. I'll show you some stuff that Mike Bereal did in this song. Okay, little substitutions that you can do, things that you can like add to what you already know. Okay, so in the key of B, I'll show you something that you can do over the one, little substitution for the normal. We usually play like a normal major chord on the one. I'll show you a little substitution that you can do there. Over the 4, we also play a major chord. So I'll show you a substitution that you can do there. And then over the 6, it's A flat minor. I'll show you something that you can do there. And then over the 3, we use the diminished chord to get to the 6. Okay, so I'll show you a substitution over the 3 that you can use to get you to your 6. Okay, and then I'll show you a lick as well. That little thing. Okay, so all these things were done by Mike Bereal in one of his Instagram videos. Before I get started, what I want to do is I want to show you what a quartal chord is, in case for those of you who don't know. So in the key of C, okay, I'll show you in the key of C because I think C is easier to visualize these things. Okay, so in the key of C, C is your 1, your 4 is F, okay, which is a fourth away. Fourth away from F is B flat. Okay, so quartal chords are chords that's built in fourths, so it's all fourths apart. Okay, so if you go from B flat, now the fourth apart, that's E flat, and you can keep on going, get all your quartal chords. You need to learn all your quartal chords for this to work out nicely, and for you to be able to use this idea in all your keys, or any key that you want to play out. What you do is, we're doing this in the key of B. In the key of B, the 1 is a major chord, the B a major chord. So we take the 5, okay, and then we play a quartal chord that has this note as its highest note. So that's the quartal chord. So if you look at the G flat, the fourth down is D flat, the fourth down from D flat is A flat. So it's all built in fourths. And that's the substitution. So instead of playing a B, normal B major chord on the 5 melody, you can substitute for that chord. Over the 4, used to play like an E major chord. Okay, so if you look at the chord E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's your 5, the B is your 5. So we take the 5, play the quartal chord that has that highest note, which is that's like a G flat and the B. Okay, it's all built in fourths. Okay. Okay, that's another thing you can add is a walk up to the quartal chord, like a half step walk up into the quartal chord. Okay, now the next thing is something that you can add over the minor chord, which is the 6. You can do this over the 2 as well, but I'll show you over the 6. But once again, I'll show you in the key of C. Okay, so what you do in the key of C, your 6 is A minor chord, okay, which is A, C, E. Take the highest note, which is the E. You double down on that chord, you double the chord, okay, so you play E octave, and you play the minor chord. Now what you do is you break up the chord. Okay, so you go arpeggiate the chord. Okay, and now you take these 2 notes and then play the next note in the scale. So instead of just doing that, you like play grace note. So now we're gonna do it in the key of B. Okay, so this is your 1, A flat minor is your 6. So we're doing it in the 6. So what you do is, there's your A flat minor root position. Take the highest note, play it at the bottom. Okay, now you break up the chord, or arpeggiate the chord, and then you play a harmony. Okay, so that's over the 6. And now we have a quartal chord there, the quartal chord there. We have that minor chord there. Okay, now over the 3, or over the passing chord, to get to the 6, you play diminished chord. Okay, so over that diminished chord, what you can do is take the second highest note, which is a G, play it in the bottom. So you're playing like a drop 2. Okay, and then we now have this hand, this chord in the right hand. So what you do is you take the second note, you play the half step, okay, and bring it down. And then with the G that we took out, we do the same thing. Okay, so now over the 1 is the lick that you can play. Now this lick is made up of the notes within the B major scale. So you start from the 4 and you play all the notes in the scale all the way to the 7. So you go 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then you go 5, 6. Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6. And I go 3 to 1. 3 to 1. Okay. And now you play 7. Okay, so you play grace note from the 6 to the 7. Okay, and then you play grace note down to the 6. And now you play grace note to the 5. Okay. And after that, do the same thing that you did here. Okay, 3 to 1, but you do it like octave lower. But this time, instead of just playing with one note, you add the 5 and keep it there to the 4. Okay, just to recap quickly, over the major chords, which is the 1 and the 4, you can substitute those for chordal chords, which is a chord that's built in fourth. Okay, and then over the 6, you take the normal root position, double down on that highest note, and then you break up the arpeggio the chord. Okay, and over the 3, or the diminished, you do that little thing, and then over the 1. Okay, so that's it guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and leave a comment. Let me know if this is the kind of thing that you want me to cover. That's where you kind of take what you know already and show you how the pros use what you know already, and how they kind of build upon that and use it in different songs. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, I shot another video where I showed 10 of my favorite chords and licks, and I think if you enjoyed this video, you love that one, because I show a whole lot of licks and stuff, and like I said, chords that you can start using in church today. So if that's you, click the link below, and I'll see you again soon. God bless you. Bye bye.